Today, as the wildfires rage across Los Angeles, consuming homes and devastating lives, we're reminded of the sheer power and destructive force of a single spark. What starts as something small, like a stray ember or a careless mistake, quickly becomes uncontrollable, leaving destruction in its wake. We should be praying for all those who live in Southern California. But James today, in our text, uses the same image to describe the tongue, a small spark capable of setting the entire course of life on fire. And as we grieve for those affected by these fires, today we're going to reflect on how the unchecked words from our own mouths can cause harm far beyond what we ever intended. Welcome to the Daily Devo. I am Vince Miller. Our text today is from James chapter 3. I'm going to read verses 5 through 8. Let it settle in on you. James says, "How great a force is set ablaze by such a small fire. And the tongue is a fire, a world of unrighteousness. The tongue is set among our members, staining the whole body, setting on fire the entire course of life, and set on fire by hell. For every kind of beast and bird and reptile and sea creature can be tamed and has been tamed by mankind, but no human being can tame the tongue. It is restless evil and full of deadly poison." Whew. Not light teaching from James today. I mean, he doesn't hold back when addressing the power of our words. And now he describes the tongue in this chapter as a fire capable of immense destruction. The image is vivid for us today and very unsettling in light of what is happening in Southern California. A tiny member of the body, the tongue, with the power to stain the whole person and set ablaze all of life. Worse yet, James says the source of this destructive fire is hell itself. You know, we have all experienced the devastation of careless words, haven't we? A thoughtless insult, a lie, or a cutting remark can unravel relationships, damage reputations, and ignite conflicts. James doesn't exaggerate when he calls the tongue a restless evil, full of deadly poison. It is a force we cannot tame on our own, no matter how much we try to control it. But here's the hope. The same tongue that sparks destruction can also spark repentance, restoration, and reconciliation when that tongue and that mind and heart are surrendered to God. Words spoken in humility can actually mend broken relationships. Words of truth can lead someone to repentance, and words of encouragement can actually breathe life into weary souls. You know, today James reminds us of the danger, but the gospel reminds us all of the opportunity. When the Spirit of God that resides within us, guides the tongue, it can become a powerful instrument of God's grace. So today, take a moment to consider the fires you might have started with your words. Is there a need for some repentance, restoration, or reconciliation in your life? Or where might your words spark healing and hope for others? Surrender that little muscle in your mouth to the Lord and ask Him to guide your mind, your heart, and your tongue with words that turn away from being a spark of destruction into flames of grace and redemption. I love you guys. I pray this has blessed you. If it has, bless and spark someone else's life with it. And I'll see you right back here again tomorrow.